just like to be more of you and less of me. So let this cup be overflowed by the touch of your own robe. Shake me, break me, and lock this curse away. Oh, 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 oh. From the shoal, so I can be made whole. Take the state of this old soul, put it all in your control. Shake me, break me, and lock this curse away. Oh, 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 oh. I need a joy that comes from light, so I can make it through the night. Pull me in just like a kite, hold me close with all your might. Shake me, break me, ache me, take me, make me, wake me, lock this curse away.
That was Derek Chastain and friends singing Lock This Curse Away. And I don't know about you, but I cannot wait till we've got the coronavirus locked away and we can be together in person again. Until then, I'm just so delighted to welcome you into my home and to have you welcome us, all the performers and me, into your home every week on Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. And if you're watching us on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., please hop over to GVMF.live, join our live watch party, and at the end you can talk with me and Bobbie Lancaster, who's our co-host tonight, and as many of the performers who are able to make it, and of course connect with your friends and neighbors. It is so important that we are connected with and that we interact with each other regardless of coronavirus, but especially as the winter is coming and we're more isolated in our homes. This is one of the many opportunities that you have to interact with other people. And it just means the world to me that I get to spend some time with you every week. And if you're watching this at some other time, well, come on and join us on one of the Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Tonight's program, specially made possible by the DePaul Performing Arts Series. It was kind of the brainchild of Ron Dye, who is the director of the DePaul Performing Arts Series. Really appreciative for DePaul's support. And the program was curated or put together by Greencastle's own Bobbie Lancaster. Bobbie's going to be introducing the program and is going to be telling us about each of the performers before we see the video from them. Last thing I want to say before we start, next week we're going to have a great lessons and carol service in the Episcopal tradition. It's going to be, very kind of churchy in a way. So if that's not your thing, you might want to skip next week. If it is your thing, it's really going to be wonderful. Put together by DePaul School of Music alumni. Week after that, we'll have holiday music from other traditions around the world, as in winter solstice music from around the world. December 23, for those of us who celebrate Christmas, we're going to have a Christmas cookie and caroling party. How do you do a Christmas cookie party virtually? Well, we don't get to eat each other's cookies, but we get to look at pictures of them. So please send photos of your Christmas cookies to greencastlevmf@gmail.com. You can also send recipes, and we'll put together a document with recipes to share. So really want to include you in that. Okay, here is Bobbie Lancaster to tell us about tonight's program.
Well, we just have so many diverse talents in our community. It really is wonderful. And I thought it would be so nice if we could touch base with some of the singer-songwriters who are really the storytellers of our community to see what they would have to give and to see how they could encourage us through this season. So it was a real joy to be able to reach out to other writers in our community that I've grown to love and admire. And I hope everyone else out there is touched by them too. I'm so excited to introduce to you Derek Chastain. He's submitted a couple of songs for tonight, and one of them he sings with his beautiful wife, Carrie. Together they have 4 children and a bunch of chickens, and they are just wonderful, wonderful people. So enjoy Derek Chastain.
Into the woods where the light is spread thin, casting out between trees. I come across nothing but life in the air, and it brings me down to my knees. Beautiful, you're beautiful. I can see you everywhere. Beautiful, you're beautiful. Just a few steps away is a land that you promised to me. It's hard to believe that you love me enough to put aside all of your needs. Beautiful, you're beautiful. I can see you everywhere. Beautiful. I stand on the edge of the earth, and I look to the kingdom above. All sorrow and pain will be lifted away as I rest in the presence of love. You're beautiful, you're beautiful. I can see you everywhere. Beautiful, you're beautiful. I can see you everywhere. Beautiful, you're beautiful. I can see you everywhere. Beautiful, you're
this next duo at a house concert not too long ago, and I was just blown away by them. They are young men, and they are completely and totally gifted. They're the kind of guys who can just pick up an instrument, any instrument, and play it, but their passion is bluegrass music, and they've kind of put their own twist on it. So I hope you really enjoy the bluegrass fusion duo of Ethan Batan and Luke Lovejoy. Next, I'm just overjoyed to bring the music of Joel and LaToshia Everson to you tonight. They bill themselves when they play out as him and her. They're a husband and wife duo who has entertained us locally for many years, but has also become kind of a regional force in the music community. They're amazingly talented, but their talent doesn't stop with their artistry. They've also become leaders in our community, in the faith community, in very real and relevant ways. I know they're very active in the NAACP here in Putnam County, as well as Beyond Homeless. And that's just a fraction of the way these two people give of themselves to make our community a beautiful place and to make the future of our community the kind of future that we all hope for. So enjoy Joel and LaToshia Everson as him and her.
Hi, we are him and her, and it is our delight, our great pleasure, our extreme joy to be part of the virtual music festival. Just a quick note to all of our musicians out there, our musician friends, who this is your source of livelihood, that this is what you do every day. It's been hard for you, I know, because it's been hard for us just not having music in the way that we normally do. And so just a shout out to all of you. Keep hanging in there, hold on. Better times, they are coming. here if not for you. So this is my song, sharpening my longing. Born on the winds out, a little boy chasing the wind, hopes to find again this love. Born on the winds out, a little boy chasing the wind, who hopes to find again this love. Counting money like wishes, you won't compromise all that you made. Your hopes of crossing the ocean, instead you lift me up, you put me on your shoulders. Point on the winds out, a little boy chasing the wind, who hopes to find again this love. Point on the winds out, a little boy chasing the wind, who hopes to find again this love. Point on the winds out, a little boy chasing the wind, who hopes to find again this love. Born on the winds out, a little boy chasing the wind, hopes to find again this love. Born on the winds out, a little boy chasing the wind, who hopes to find again this love. So that song, Little Sun, is about a boy who realizes, as we tend to, that as we get older, all that our parents have done for us and the sacrifices that they've made and what they gave up for us to have something different, better, more. And I love it because it's such a reflection. As we read the lyrics, it was like, oh my gosh, you could like feel the heart of this person just kind of ripped open as they were reflecting on their life and their childhood and realizing as an adult, oh my gosh, my mom gave up a lot for me to have a better life. And so I always love doing that song, and it's brand spanking new. So I'm glad that y'all got to hear it tonight.
Yeah, so this is a song called The End. I always joke that this is what happens when you're off work for 8 weeks during a global pandemic, and you become obsessed with Fyodor Dostoevsky's The Brothers Karamazov and quantum physics. So I started reading science textbooks and Brothers K at the same time. And this song is the kind of the idea that there really is nothing that dies.
Yeah.
That everything lives. And so I love that we can find this in science, we find this in the world around us, we find this in faith, that that it really is going to be all right in the end. Obviously, Julia of Norwich's wonderful quote is that it will be well. And in the end, it will be well. All will be well.
We're gonna be okay. We are, and we're gonna make it. We got to do the right things for one another. We got to keep doing things like this that give people hope and joy, including the people doing it, until we get past the things that are going on outside. So this song is called The End.
I've been wandering in this dreaming light so dim. My soul's getting thin and my feet are getting warm. But there is something else that's pulling me back home. I know it's burning bright, like a shelter in the soul. And it's gonna be alright in the end. It's gonna be alright in the end. It's gonna be alright in the end. This is not the end. I've been standing here on the ledge of letting go. Out on this edge, my friend, where some days it seems so cold. But there's this siren soul that's buzzing in my soul. Cannot quit. I just thought that you should know that it's gonna be alright in the end. Yes, it's gonna be alright in
Thank you guys so much for joining us with the Virtual Music Festival. A big thanks to Bobbie Lancaster for putting this on.
Yeah.
And we appreciate your support in the community,
Yep.
your love, your joy, what you bring, because every individual brings something unique and something needed and something good. So thanks so much for joining us. Make sure that you are plugged in, tuned in to all of the virtual events that are going to be happening, because this is what we need to get through until we can actually be together in the same room.
That's right. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Peace, guys.
But when I first moved to Greencastle 9.5 years ago, I met Gus Moon. He was playing on the patio of the Duck, and he was playing cover tunes, and then he played one of his own songs, and I thought, oh, you should be playing your own songs. You're so good. And it's been wonderful to see what he has done with his gifts over the years. He recently married Abby Prather, who is now Abby Prather Mullis. And together, they make beautiful music, and they just infuse the world with joy. So I hope you really enjoy the two of them together and the writings of Gus Moon.
We're going to play some songs. We're happy to be playing songs for you, too. So, this is called Once in a While. And our dog's down here. Look at me, love, I've got feet on the ground, empty pockets, I'm nowhere bound. Dancing on yesterday's shallow gravelands, a feeling of shelter with no solace to claim. Look at me, faith, I've got one way to turn. Bridges burned, lessons learned. Burdens hang down like traffic lights, controlling destinations of the passerby. A single spark shines on the darkest of nights. Sad songs soften even enemies' eyes. A lost cause may blow away with the wind, but once in a while you will find it again. Once in a while you will find it again. Look at me, mama, I've got sisters crying, narrow shoulders, how my dreams may be dying, but I still see dad through the front door screen. He'll always seem so tall, standing in front of me. Look at me, heaven, I got good intentions, some bad decisions, truths I'll never mention. It's a long walk in these worn out shoes, but if it's worth dying for, there's nothing to lose. A single spark shines on the darkest of nights. Sad songs soften even enemies' eyes. A lost cause may blow away with the wind, but once in a while you will find it again. Once in a while you will find it again. Every once in a while, every once in a while, every once in a while you will find it again. Once in a while you will find it again. Our dog wants to play frisbee. Jeez, and she doesn't realize it's dark. It's like, you can't play frisbee. You're not going to succeed. It's going to be without me. Playing a little upbeat. It felt like a movie. We were just two kids. We were acting the part. A caffeine heartache The dreaded thought that this could be the start of something we can't stop. And I swore to the man who pulls the strings that you'd be better off without me, without me, without me. We were burning those pictures, we were sweeping up ashes with love on the trigger. We just had to laugh. But in late September, the glass was empty again. Those city lights warmed my bones while you sat restless and all alone. And I swore to the man who pulls the strings that you'd be better off without me, without me, without me. Take it, Abby. That's pretty great. Here we go, here we go. And I swore to the man who pulls the strings that you'd be better off without me, without me, without me. Without me, without me, without me. Without me, without me, without me. Thank you for sharing a few minutes with us. And thanks for allowing us to be part of the show. We really do appreciate it. It feels good to play music, and even though we can't all be together, it feels like, kind of feels like we will be, tomorrow. So we're prepared. So we were prepared. It's over. It's past tense. Anyway, thank you so much.
Friends, I'm happy to contribute a song of my own tonight, and I hope you really enjoy it. This song is called Dance With Me, and I think it's especially relevant right now because there's so much that we can do to make the world a brighter place, even though we might feel caged in by pandemic or the weather or whatever else we're dealing with, whatever weight we have on our shoulders. We can fight it. We can fight it by doing beautiful things, and by making a difference in the world in whatever way we can. So this song is called Dance With Me, and I hope you love it. And if you want more from me this month, you can check out my Facebook page. I'll be daily posting Christmas songs with the hashtag Carols for a Cause. And other musicians are banding with me, and we are going to try to raise $5,000 through the month of December to support Beyond Homeless. So happy holidays, friends. Enjoy Dance With Me.
Hello, my brothers, the wind's blowing colder and the leaves have all fallen. You know what that means. Another year gone, another year older and closer to heaven than we've ever been. Hello, sweet sisters, go find you a mister. Give him a wink and go fill up your glass. Don't spend your days waiting, the moment is waning, and when it is gone, so too is your chance. So dance with me, dance with me, dance with me till the morning. the youth has passed over, but I still smile when I think of you. The mirror reminds me, but your touch reminds me that we might be slower, but we're far from through. So dance with me, dance with me, dance with me till the morning. Drunkards, you saints and you sinners, this time is for you just as much as for me. Joy is around us and freedom within us. We build our cages, but we hold the keys. So dance with me, dance with me, dance with me till the morning. The wind's blowing colder and the leaves have all fallen. You know what that means? Another year gone, another year older and closer to heaven than we've ever been.